Hey everyone, welcome back. We are doing the Barbie Legacy, um, episode number 6 today. Really quick, got her sleeping. Like to update you on that. It's also a full moon tonight. It's called the cold moon, so we are wearing white for the full moon. Got a Dr. Pepper today. Hold it with this hand. Dr. Pepper. Need some caffeine. Okay, so let's refresh on what the first generation of the Barbie Legacy Challenge is. So it's the housewife Barbie. So we've been doing a lot of gardening, cleaning, cooking, all of the, making a house, you know. So find a man, start a family, be a homemaker. That's kind of her goal. Her aspiration is successful lineage that she needs to complete. So we've been working on that. I think we're still, in this episode, I think we still have to buy, I think, $1,000 in kids' things, which I think we do in this episode. We'll see. I have to max parenting and cooking skills. We have to have 3 kids and 1 pet. We are going to have a cat. We just haven't adopted the cat yet. Because I did the, we'll get to that in a second. So each child has to complete 1 aspiration and have to be A students. We have 2 kids so far. And then we have to have the family-oriented trait. So then I went to James Turner's website and I did his CAS challenge, like random challenge, to give us more of a challenge. So we had to be with a young adult man and then a cat based off of what I got from his website. So that's why we're having a cat. We have to live in San Sequoia. We have to have rocker style, which doesn't really go with the housewife, but I kind of made it work. I used like dresses still and but yeah, she's got a little more like alternative housewife like vibe, which I like actually better. I'm not a pink Barbie, the typical Barbie type of person. So she likes fishing and alternative music. She dislikes pink, which is funny. Once again, it's Barbie, and then she has the default walk. We've done everything except the aspiration and the 2 skills. We haven't maxed those yet. We need 1 more child and then the pet. And obviously each child has to complete an aspiration and has to be an A student. So, yeah, we'll just kind of get into it. So we've been doing a lot of gardening. I'd love to add on to the house. I think we add more walls upstairs. We married Marcus Flex, I believe. And, we did roll, we did the, random number generator between 1 and 3 to pick our heir since we have 2 kids. Then I could name the heir based off of my book character and start doing casts, based off of that book character. So I wanted to kind of know at this point. So we did a random roll and it's the first child. And she is, so each, Barbie has to be named a variation of Barbie. So like Barbara, I think we just use Barbie for each one, but the middle name and the last name are based off of the character. So she is, what is her, she's based off of this character. You can't see. Let's see. So she is Barbie Verity Sinclair, I think. Yeah, pretty sure that's what her name is. And so the first child, she is, and it has to be female, the next generation has to be female. And we'll just randomize the rest of the kids, randomize their traits and all that. So this first child is Barbie Mary Lennox, based off of the Secret Garden character Mary Lennox. She's the main character. Loved this book. Oh, it's so good. I love the movie too. Anyways, I think that is updating on the first generation. We're taking care of the kids and stuff right here. Where's my right there. Just writing down that it's Mary Lennox Secret Garden. Oh, yeah. Anyways, okay. So the second gen is the business Barbie. So they have to complete the fabulously wealthy aspiration, max charisma and logic skills, max the business career, and in the investor branch. And then they have to have the ambitious trait. So we'll see kind of when we want to give her the ambitious trait, we'll see how she is as an infant and a toddler. If she raises lots of skills and things, maybe we'll do it as a child. If not, maybe a teen or adult. We'll see. We'll randomize the other two traits. So the cast challenge from James Turner's website for the second generation is a young adult, one child, and a cat. So we'll get married in this generation to a young adult. We'll have a child and adopt a cat. 2 generations with cats. That'll be interesting. They have to be outcasts. I don't know how I'll play that yet into the story. They have to live in Glimmerbrook. Maybe that's why they're outcasts, because they live in Glimmerbrook and they're not spellcasters. That would be interesting. Anyways, she has to be streetwear style. So I think we'll do a, she'll have obviously like her business attire, and then on her, you know, in her free time, she's kind of streetwear style. Likes mischief and dislikes violin, and has a bouncy walk. So we'll get into that once we get into like the second generation a little bit more. We could do the ambitious trait as a child, because she has to complete an aspiration and get be an A student, so that would make sense that she would be ambitious. But we'll kind of see. We'll see how her personality kind of develops as we go. Just adding some walls in, adding some bedrooms upstairs. It's very slow going with the house because she doesn't make any money, and her husband is an athlete, which I don't think gets tons of money right now. So it is very slow going with the house, but that's okay. I mean, we'll get to it. We're obviously not going to move out the second generation until this house is done. So, yeah, I think we age up our second child, and I cannot remember what our second child is. It's been a while since I've been in this save. We'll see once we get into cast, because we will do a makeover when they're an infant. So, yeah, we'll let this get going. Oh, I got books everywhere. It's driving me crazy. I've got book characters for future generations right here. And I have my to be read list for the rest of this month, and I think like the first week of February. So I obviously have to get going. I'm a pretty fast reader, so some of these will be pretty fast. Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, we're just kind of grinding a little bit. Oh, parenting level 5. Nice. Halfway there on the parenting skill. And then every time she gets hungry, she cooks a new meal. That way we can get her cooking skill up without her just like sitting there and cooking. Like I wanted it to make a little bit of sense. Um, the parenting skill will be easy because obviously like we have 2 kids and we're halfway, so we have a third kid, and that'll go up pretty quick. So yeah, but it's definitely grinding and very slow because and she's doing some painting. Like, she doesn't go into work. She doesn't really have any like hobbies other than gardening, but that's mainly for money purposes. I guess painting is too, so I guess those are her hobbies. So it's just kind of like a really slow grind. But that's what's kind of, I guess, fun about this first generation, because I'm used to more fast pace, working on skills nonstop, that sort of thing. So it's fun to actually kind of slow it down and have your sim kind of at home most of the time. Maybe we'll travel more as the kids get older. We could have toddler play dates. I think that would be fun. Oh no, I want to develop the story a little bit more. Right now we've just been doing lots of grinding, which is typical. That's how I end up playing a lot, but I want to focus on like the storyline a little bit. So I think in future episodes we'll get into the story a little bit more and develop that a lot more. So we'll get there though. Oh yes, adding windows. It needs some windows. Yeah. Just sit and read for a minute while we get into this. I am not loving the outside of this this house. I think it's just like a cheap. We'll make updates as we kind of go along. Oh, trash can. It's like a Batu trash can. Yeah, we'll have to do some updating. Oh, I do a little porch. But I think I have it too high. So I think I lower it. Because I can't afford stairs. So. I have something on my hand. Yeah, I can't afford stairs. So I think I'm bringing it down one more, so it's just like one step down. I think he's trapped on there. I figured that out later on, and I have to fix it, but that's alright. Oh, he can't go on a jog. And that's when I find out. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah. We still don't have any wallpaper or flooring on the inside. That is, the struggle is real. It's definitely an extreme start to this, which is fine. There we go. Oh, milestone. We've been working on the kids' milestones because I want them to be pretty successful. So that's what Barbie does when she's not painting, cooking, or taking care of her needs or cleaning. Oh, I still have this like weird bug with the easel. And I don't know what it is or why it happens. I probably should let me look it up and see. I haven't been able to figure out why it's been doing that. Um, let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh, that is not the bug. So there's a bug that I keep experiencing, and I've experienced it in, I think, 2 of my Let's Plays so far. That I'll be able to use the easel, and then I move it, either inside or outside, and then all of a sudden I can't use it. Like it, when I have her try and paint and do something with the easel, it just, oh god, sorry. It doesn't register in her, in like, in her whatever. Like she just, it doesn't even register that I've clicked on it. So I don't know what that is, but I've experienced it twice, and I don't know. I don't know if they've fixed it. I haven't experienced it for a minute, but I haven't been painting, so it could be fixed by now. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's been really, really frustrating. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, like in my other Let's Play, I couldn't use the easel, it wouldn't register. And then all of a sudden I could. Like it was really just odd. I don't know. Yeah. See, but he couldn't either. So it wasn't based off of Sim, it had something to do with, I think, the easel. Yeah. Well, I was starting this club to see if other Sims could paint that weren't in my household. And I think whatever this oh, I can't think of what her name is. This townie, the blonde, oh, I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue. Her husband is Bjorn, or however you pronounce his name, and she was able to paint. So I don't really know what was going on there. So not really sure, but I think, are we pregnant? I think we are pregnant. Yeah, we are pregnant with our third. So I think in the next episode, we will have our third child, which will be so nice. Because then we can get all the kids born. I don't have to worry about it. Although I probably should have, once again, thought about the story. But I could see her being like a stay-at-home traditional woman, maybe Christian, doesn't use birth control, so gets pregnant pretty quick, that sort of thing. And then after 3, it was like, okay. Or maybe after this third one, maybe she had like a one I could like reference kind of my experience with birth, and kind of do something similar for her. Maybe she had a C-section, like an emergency C-section. She hemorrhaged later on and wasn't able to have kids anymore because they couldn't figure out how, where the blood was coming from. That happened to me. Luckily, they were able to stop it eventually. but they couldn't find the source, and I still have effects afterwards, and it's been a year and a half almost. Yeah, it's been a roller coaster. My body is definitely not the same. But we could do something with her where, like, instead of, like, they couldn't stop the bleeding, and so they had to take out her uterus. That would kind of make sense. Okay, so we just aged up our second child.
Oh, me for Shyla.
And we're going to give them a makeover. Let me see what. Judah Sinclair is is our baby right here. Baby boy. Yeah, I think we end it here after we're in Cass. So we'll give him a little makeover. I just gotta make sure he doesn't have really weird outfits. This is some of the new casts from For Rent, I believe, which is super cute. I love the infant For Rent stuff. I actually like most of the For Rent stuff casts. For Rent cast items. Yeah, just giving him a little makeover. I love the red hair. I love that the kids are getting the red hair. But I think, I hope that, and it does seem like they might have, well, they kind of have her skin tone, maybe kind of a mixture of the two. I want the third child to have a little bit darker skin. I think that would be beautiful. And a good representation of kind of the mixture of their skin tones. These ones are pretty close to, like, her skin tone. Her genes are coming in strong. Yeah, we'll see with the third child. I'm not going to change the skin tone if it's not darker. I'll just leave it whatever they're born with. I don't like to change things like that, or like facial features, unless it's really weird, like the no chin thing. That is a real thing in The Sims, and I will let them have chins. Or if they have like too exaggerated features, I'll make it look a little bit normal, but for the most part, I don't like to touch anything that, like in real life, well, I guess there's plastic surgery, but you wouldn't get, that is the end of the video anyways. Yeah, I don't like to touch those types of features, so, or things that you can't really change in real life, so, okay, well, I will see you guys. I think the next one is going to be the Not So Berry episode 11, I think, so we will see you in the next one.